What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Dave, and I am... Well, I hope everybody enjoyed your holiday and had a very, very, very Merry Christmas. Over the weekend, I either drove by Burger King or I saw it on a commercial, but they've got wraps as well. They've got 3 to offer. Same as Hardee's and KFC, so figured why not? Let's go try it out and see how they are.
Stay right there.
Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper, Impossible or Bacon Whopper. I rule this day. And BK, have it your way.
Sorry about that. What can we get for you?
Yes, I'd like to try each one of your BK Royal Crispy Wraps.
All 3 of them?
Yes, please.
Anything else?
That's it.
All right. We'll see you at the second window.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I hate when they don't tell me how much it is. I can only guess.
How you doing there, sir?
Hey, pretty good.
It's gonna be 877 for you, bro.
877?
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Got it right out for you, bro.
Thanks.
Yes, sir.
Now I definitely want that receipt because they were $2.99 each. They weren't 2 for $5, but it was only $8.77, so it should have been at $3 a piece, almost $10. So I'm not sure what happened there. Is there a receipt in there?
No, so I can get you one. There you go,
Thank you
bro.
much.
Yes, sir.
Well, glad I asked for the receipt. We're on the way home. Okay, guys, so I'm back. And I know I said last week that I wasn't going to record anything this week. I was going to take the week off, but then I saw that commercial and I figured I better go ahead and get those wraps just in case they've been there for a while and they're about to leave, get off the menu. So I wanted to make sure I got them in. Plus, I got a new light and a new wireless microphone that I wanted to go ahead and try out. I got them both for Christmas, so I've been itching to try them out since Monday morning. But anyway, we got our bag here, and let's see. Now I was questioning the amount, and it looks like they do have a 2 for $5 deal. I thought that I have not seen that until, or knew anything about that until the guy gave me the total and I looked at the receipt. So basically, all 3, Hardee's, BK, KFC, they all have a 2 for $5, and if you get them by themselves, they're $3. And they marked them. That's impressive for Burger King. They usually don't do stuff like this. Spicy. H, I'm assuming, is honey mustard. This one's not marked, so I'm going to assume it's classic. So all 3 of these have, take that back, 2 of these have something called a savory royal sauce. That would be on the spicy and the classic. The honey mustard just has honey mustard on it. All 3 of them have lettuce and tomato on it. And that's a little bit scary to have, tomato sitting underneath a hot, crispy, fried chicken breast tender. So hopefully it's not, you get tomatoes going warm and they start getting a little bit sour. So hopefully that hasn't taken place. The spicy does have the savory royal sauce, and it also has a triple pepper spicy glaze on it. So I'm going to start with the classic, then I'm going to move on to the spicy and finish up with the honey mustard. So let's start with the classic. It's a long name. Classic BK Royal Crisp Wrap. That's hard to remember if you're telling somebody on the phone, you know, what you want from there. But let's see. Yeah, see, the lettuce is already starting to get a little bit wilted from the heat. The tomatoes wrapped around it. Let's see how it tastes. Not bad at all. The chicken is definitely not processed. It's not like a giant chicken nugget like you get at McDonald's. It's actually chicken breast. There was one dry bite towards the bottom when I realized, yeah, that's definitely not processed because that chicken bite was a little bit dry there where the sauce wasn't. The sauce is pretty good. It's some kind of flavored mayonnaise is what it tastes like, but I like the sauce. The chicken itself, the wrap itself as a whole, the tomato was fine. It wasn't, you know, soured or anything from the trip home. The lettuce was fine too. It was still crispy. The overall taste of the sandwich was okay. It was decent. I'm hoping that I'm gonna like one of these a little bit better. So let's move on to the honey mustard. Or actually, I'm sorry, I said I was going to do the spicy second. Let's move on to that. Well, the chicken pieces seem to get smaller and smaller as we go. Okay, so I can see, not sure if you can see it or not, but yeah, you can see it on that piece of chicken. There's that sauce, the savory sauce. And then there's the triple pepper spicy glaze right there. I'm not sure. Yeah, I can see it over on the sides. I guess that was actually on the chicken itself. They probably dipped it in it. Would be my guess. Here goes nothing. So I'm sure you saw me take a drink midway through. It's got a little bit of heat. It creeps up on you. You don't taste it at all at first, not in the one I had, but it does creep up on you a little bit. And right now, you know, I'm not even really. You can feel a little bit of a tingle, but nothing really. I mean, there is not much heat in that whatsoever. Maybe they just didn't put a lot on mine. I think the glaze and the savory sauce both being on there are a little overwhelming. I think the savory sauce overtook the flavor of the glaze, what I would suggest, and that is if all of the wraps that were made taste just like mine, I would leave the savory sauce off and just go with the heat glaze. And I think it would be a lot better. But since they just, for me, that combination just didn't work. I mean, yes, it's edible. It tasted fine, but when choosing, you know, which one is my favorite, I think that one could be my favorite if I didn't have that sauce on there and I had more of that heat glaze, because I do like spicy chicken, especially, you know, buffalo top chicken. But we'll try the honey mustard now and see how it is. And this, surprised they didn't go ahead and put the heat glaze, or not the heat glaze, but the savory sauce on it. I mean, they put it on with the heat, the spicy one. So I guess maybe they were trying to come across as maybe having ranch sauce or maybe blue cheese or something on there along with it, which is fine. They just need to put more of the heat, the red sauce on there. But here's the honey mustard one, and as both of these, as I unwrap them, you've got like an inch of tortilla up here. One thing I will note is that the tortillas, both at KFC and here at Burger King, are better than Hardee's tortillas. Hardee's tortillas were just too crisp. They were dried out or something. But yeah, you can definitely see the yellow honey mustard on there. Okay, so here's what it is. Looks like they're taking their crispy chicken sandwiches. They're not tenders. They're just taking their crispy chicken sandwich and cutting it and slapping it on there. That's kind of, I mean, it's definitely cost saving. I don't know that it's very original. Seems kind of lazy to me. Or maybe they're concerned about storage space in their freezers because these Burger Kings are becoming smaller and smaller. So they probably don't have as much room to store goods at. But yeah, I mean, I've got all this right here that I don't need. I mean, that's just tortilla. I mean, that's a freaking waste. Fill it up, guys. It's time to dive in. Okay. Everything about that was excellent except for the chicken on that one. It must have been the thickest piece that was on all three of them because that one was extremely, extremely dry. Other than the chicken, though, I mean, the lettuce, tomato were great. The honey mustard sauce had a great flavor to it. I really like it. That'd be great on a salad. And like I said, the tortillas are nice and soft. It's just the chicken on that one was awful. But of the three, that was definitely the best flavored one. It was dry because of the chicken. So my analysis between the three, between Hardee's, KFC, and Burger King, I have a top two. However, my second one cannot be made because my second one preferably would be, and if I had that and tried it, it may even overtake first place. But I would say take everything about the one I just tried, the classic, no, that was the honey mustard BK Royal Crispy Wrap, and remove the chicken off of that. Take the chicken off. Take one of the chickens from take a chicken tender from Hardee's and put it on there. That would probably be my number one overall. Unfortunately, you got two different restaurants, so you can't do that. So what you can do, and it's back to me picking and choosing and changing things up again. It's not the way they made it. I would take my number one overall pick would be the KFC wrap, the spicy slaw one. But don't make it spicy slaw, just make it regular sauce. Take that spicy sauce off of there and just throw a bunch of slaw on there, a chicken tender, wrap it up on a tortilla, wrap it up, throw it in a bag, and give it to me. That's how I'd take it. I have not been back over there since I recorded that last video from there, but I just don't eat out a lot. I mean, basically what you guys see me doing on my reviews is basically the only fast food I really ever eat unless I'm on a trip or I'm out all day. Typically, I come home and cook for dinner, so I will link the other two reviews, the Hardee's review and the KFC review, at the end of this video so that you can go check those out and make a determination on your own to see if you choose to go out and try one of these chicken wraps, which restaurant you do choose to go. My recommendation is definitely KFC. And I would, if you go to KFC, get the 2 for $5. Get the slaw one, the spicy slaw one, and get the one, if what I said sounds good to you, get it that way too. And try them both for yourself. One with the sauce and one without the sauce on it, and see which one you like better. But yeah, definitely comment down below and let me know what you guys think of any of these if you've ever had them. And I will be back placing videos back on here again next week. I'm definitely not going to do any more this weekend because I've got 2 more Christmas get-togethers, so I'm just not going to have time. And then my next one will probably be posted probably midweek next week. So be on the lookout for that, and have a safe and happy New Year. And if you guys are out drinking, please take an Uber or a cab, or have somebody or a designated driver or something. Please don't get out there and drink and drive. Be safe. Happy New Year, guys.